Richard sir, we can start it off.
Good evening, Toastmasters and
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
We can hear you.
hello.
Yeah,
Am
Yes,
I?
Can't seem to hear you. Let me try.
Hi. Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. It is my privilege to welcome you all to this randomous meeting of three renowned Toastmasters clubs of Bangalore: Speech Weavers Toastmasters Club, Rising Speakers Toastmasters Club, and PSN Toastmasters Club. Very famous and versatile speakers have lined up to today to make this a memorable occasion on a memorable day, just next day of Republic Day, and to make this meeting a record-breaking one, I request all of you to follow three rules which are normally followed in all the Toastmasters Club. That is, first, please remain muted. Secondly, kindly come before the video so that others also will take inspiration from you and get enthused, and you too will be receiving the feedback then and there itself. And third one, please avoid talking about religion, sex, and politics so that other people don't get offended. Toastmasters, it is also my privilege to you to welcome two presiding officers for today's meeting. First is, I don't mean the first, but I'm going to introduce Toastmaster TM Nandakumar, who is a facility management professional. Whatever he does it excellently. He always ensures that the things move at pace what he wants, and he ensures that 100% efficiency in whatever he does. A avid reader and a Toastmaster since 2021. And it is also my privilege to introduce you, Mr. Hriday Monti, who is a DTM, passionate Toastmaster, always ensures that.
Richard, can I interfere here?
Yes.
Let him speak, address the club one by one. You can introduce.
Oh, okay.
Let Nandakumar take over now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Thank you, Sergeant at Arms Richard Serge, for wonderful introduction. Good evening, all. I'm Nandakumar, presiding officer from PSN Toastmasters. Yeah, welcome you all. The PSN Toast. This run those meetings. Over to you, Richard.
Then Toastmasters. Hriday Mohanty, who is another presiding officer, has Hriday for a lot of reasons. One is how he befriends anyone, motivates even the drowning person, and also ensures that Toastmasters motive, why it has been formed, will be fulfilled in letter and spirit. He is also a courageous person, has handled so many leadership positions in Toastmasters. He is a savior of our club, Rising Speaker Toastmasters Club, and he spares no effort in starting or chartering a new club. Please welcome Hriday Mohanty, another presiding officer today, with the thunderous applause, please. Over to Hriday Mohanty.
A very good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Richard, sir, for a wonderful introduction. And And those introductions definitely bring in the energy. You told that I bring in the energy for that sleeping Toastmaster, but yes, you as a silent arm always brings on energy whenever you start the meeting. Can we have a round of applause for this Toastmaster, Richard? So moving on, talking about Republic Day. Republic Day has become very special these days. Not after joining Toastmaster, but moving to my new apartment. Because I remember Republic Day was one such day, is just like another Sunday, where I used to sleep till 9 o'clock in the morning. Who cares about whether it is uh, Republic Day or Independence Day any day? But moving on, taking up the leadership role in this association have made me more responsible towards the country. And it make me wake up at the 6 or 6:30 o'clock so that I can arrange whatever is going around in the association and makes their things place into play. Everything is in place. But before I dive into the story of Republic Day or my story of the Toastmaster story, I want to ask everyone: do you know when we hoist the Indian flag and when do we unfold the Indian flag?
We hoist the Indian flag on Jan 15th, Independence Day, and on Republic Day, we unfurl the flag.
Very good, Toastmaster Kumar. It's a very good. This is the one thing that I came to know that 15th of August, Independence Day, we hoist the flag, and that should be done before 8 o'clock in the morning because that is the day when we got the Independence Day. But 26th of January, being the day where the Constitution of India have been adopted officially, is the day when we just unfurl the Indian flag. This is the one question that got clarified when I become very active in taking part of the association. Things are more moving into place.
And one more
So-
thing, just to add here, TM Rudai, on Independence Day, we will pull the flag. Actually, it will go from bottom to up, then we will hoist the flag. Whereas on
Yes.
Republic Day, before even we unfurl, it will be there in its position and just unfurl and start singing the national anthem.
Yes, the flower will fall off and the flag will unfurl. Yes, I'm sure this would have been a very generic question, which I was not aware. I'm not sure whether many people know about know or not. But this is such a basic question that we should know about our country, and good that I came to know. So just like Republic Day is unfolding many things when you take up the leadership role, Toastmaster Institute is just like that, where I was just ignoring about the communication leadership. Who cares about that? People used to tell that you practice a communication. During my engineering studies, people would tell that practice an introduction before the mirror. But that time, who cares? Just mug up the introduction, speak before the interviewer, and get, if you're lucky enough, you'll get the interview. So nobody ever used to practice. Same thing just like the leadership position made me know about what Republic Day is. Toastmaster definitely helped few of the Toastmaster or all the Toastmaster, I would say, that to know about how communication or the leadership is important in our life. And I'm not sure whether I started in the Toastmaster journey after 4 years of my professional career. If you have started in your college days, definitely you are in the better side of starting of your communications journey. But I thought that I was late starting my journey as a communicator or the leadership speaker, leadership position in Toastmaster very late. So in case you are still in college, thinking about joining a Toastmaster club, I would say that please join, because Toastmaster International is a platform which is going to celebrate the centenary years very soon. In this year, 2024, and this 100 years, it has impacted millions of people to start to make their communication journey wonderful. And it will definitely help those new Toastmasters, those new guests who have been part of this meeting to make them a better communicator if you join that. So if you have any guest, can we have the guest come on the video and talk about how you come to know about the club, how you come to know about our meeting? Just few liners. Do you have any guests in the meeting? Krishna Singh? I have not.
No, I'm not.
Are
Good.
you? Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. So we don't have any. Tarun Parma?
No, he
Is
is
it?
Toastmaster from PSN.
Okay, very good. So thank you very much. Good that we are only Toastmaster in this long holidays. All the guests, I think they have gone. They are not think about Toast communication, but yes. So I'll not talk more about Toastmaster. I would say that taking up the leadership role, taking up any responsibility, definitely make you responsible when you take a part. So without any further delay, I would not stop the Toastmaster Day to talk more about Republic Day, to make us more knowledgeable about what Republic Day is special for him. So I would pass on the virtual stage to the SA to introduce the Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Richard, sir, the virtual stage is all yours.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, DTM Hriday Mohanty, for telling more about the Toastmasters movement. And also, now I feel it's my privilege to hand over the mic to one individual who is not only a Toastmasters, have been there since many years. He's a seasoned Toastmaster. He knows or imbibe the rules of Toastmasters in his terms, who has been a catalyst for many to carry on communication and leadership roles. Whoever has any doubt will approach him for a clarification. For him, despite he being so many years in Toastmasters movement, for him attending meeting is a thrill. He never spares an opportunity or misses a chance to meet Toastmasters guests or whoever comes in experiment with the Toastmasters. He has been ambassador of this great movement, and many people have followed his footsteps. Today, we are going to hear more from him about this movement, and also we will enrich ourselves more about this culture of Toastmasters. Over to the TMOD of today, Toastmaster Joseph Felix Benedict, please.
Thank you, Richard, for this kind introduction. Since last 4 years, I have started my Toastmaster journey after 42 years of my service, both in India as well as in Saudi Arabia. So the joining the Toastmaster was an accidental for me because due to the loneliness that was caused by the passed away of my beloved, and one of my happened to be my friend, Milan Kulapkar, DTM. He introduced me to the Toastmaster to see that I'm no longer suffering from loneliness, so that I can meet light people all over the world. That was possible because the pandemic brought a blessing in disguise to connect the network system all over the world. And today, I'm also member of Malaysian club, Dr. Smedley's Californian club, and also other clubs in North Carolina. I was the area director there, and so on and so forth, that I really enjoyed the meetings all over the world, wherever I'm called also. In Malaysia itself, I have 3 clubs to attend. They always come to me for taking up the role and so on, and I'm very happy to help them. 3.5 years, I was a role taker in Malaysian club as a secretary and also VP president and so on. So that was my Toastmaster journey. Today is the Golden Jubilee, I would say, the 75th anniversary of our independence. And the Republic Day, what you call this, because the Constitution was introduced by late Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar in the year 1950. This Constitution is not just like that, but it has been compiled from various countries called Constitution. Whatever that is the cream of the law is taken into consideration, so that It is also one of the best constitutions in the world. Recently, our Chief Minister of Bangalore is persuading on the preamble of the Constitution, which is very important. I don't know how many of you know the preamble of the Constitution. According to the preamble of the Constitution, has been pursuance of the solemn resolution of the people of India to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure well-defined objects set forth in the preamble Constitution, Day, also known as Samvidhan Divas. This is celebrated in our country on 26th November every year to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India. The Constitution Assembly adopted this Constitution, which came into effect from 26 January 1950. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment on 19th November 2015 notified the decision of Government of India to celebrate the 26th day of November every year as a Constitution Day to promote Constitution values among citizens. The preamble reads like this: we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all and fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity of the integrity of the nation. In our Constitutional Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, here we adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. But do you know who wrote this preamble? It is none other than late Pandit Nehru. The preamble of the Indian Constitution is based on the objectives resolution drafted by and moved by Pandit Nehru and adopted by the Constitution Assembly. It was moved on December 13, 1946 and adopted by the Constituent Assembly on January 22, 1947. What is the first line of the Constitution of India? India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. Recently in Bangalore, I met the Transport Minister requesting the preamble to be displayed across bus stops within the bus on the occasion of the 75th Republic Day. This will also conduct the preamble reading to be conducted at bus depots and bus stops. This is what the Bangalore, the government, state government has taken a spearheading movement to make known that every citizen has what all his rights as given in the Constitution. The organization said that country's progress in the past 75 years must be owed to the Constitution, making it important for the public to be made aware of the ideals, equality, justice, dignity, and freedom ingrained in the preamble and promised by the Constitution. They have also requested to display within metro trains and station premises. See, the preamble empowers us, making it very necessary each of us to read out in public with pride and to keep the ideals which are envisioned by our forefathers for us to live by, so that they can begin to treat each and everyone with dignity and respect. Let me come to, this is all about our Constitution. Each and every citizen must know what are his rights and duties to the nation. Let me come to the Toastmasters International platform, which was invited by our great legend, Ralph Smedley, in the year 1924. That was October at Santa Ana, California, for public speaking and communication skills. That was the mission of the Toastmasters. Today, we have 30,000, 300,000 members worldwide, managing 16,800 clubs in 149 countries, and one such club is Speech Weavers, what we are celebrating together with Rising Club and also Prestige Shantiniketan Club. Now I'm really very happy to see that we have been together with other two clubs. And it is so interesting to have a meeting with our Toastmaster fraternity where we exchange our wisdom, culture of our own clubs so that we will be happy in the unity in diversity. Let us go for today's session. We have 3 sessions today: public speaking and table topic and evaluation session. In today's speeches, we have only 2 people who are participating, and let me start with the first speaker. Before I could call the first speaker, I would like to have the evaluator to be called. Toastmaster Kumar Shivanna would like to...
Sorry to interrupt, Toastmaster Joseph. Don't we have the general evaluator intro as well before that? Because I need to introduce the tag team members.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
In order to continue the sessions of all the 3 sessions, let me introduce our general evaluator. He's a highly sought after resource person who has uploaded over... I'm sorry. I think I did not get the introduction of Shantu Pradhan. I think, would you mind introducing
No problem,
yourself?
sir. Yeah, sure, sir. No problem. Thank you, Toastmaster Joseph. I will introduce myself. Shall I start?
Okay, you start.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Joseph, and good afternoon, dear fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome the guests. I joined Toastmasters 2.5 years back. In my profession, I am a software engineer by profession, and during my free time, I love to cook. That's how it is. I most of the times when I get time just to relax myself, I cook some beautiful dishes, and yeah, that's how I enjoy. Well, uh, so in today's meeting, I am the general evaluator for today's meeting. As you know that in every segment of our life, we need to evaluate ourselves because that's how we keep growing, right? So as this is a very, very important meeting and there are many segments involved. So it is very, very important that we should properly evaluate the segment. And that's how we receive the feedback and it makes us really grow and what is the things we should improve on ourselves. Those things uh, is the part of the evaluation segment. As this is a last segment and I alone could not be able to evaluate this segment, so to help me in my evaluation I have a team of tag team member. It is called as the timer, counter and grammarian. So with that, I would like to first introduce you all to our timer for today's meeting is Toastmaster Others Krishna. About his intro, he's the founder of
Excuse me, today the timer is not Adarsh Krishna, it is...
Joseph sir, it is me. I'm the timer.
there is some slight change actually in the end moment, I think. So
I informed us at the start of the meeting as well.
Okay.
yeah. So about the introduction of our timer, Toastmaster Others Krishna. He's the founder of pinhandsets.com, the current president of Speech Waivers, and past VP Education 2 times and past VP membership 2 times. And he's also immediate past treasurer of Speech Waivers. With that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Others Krishna on stage. Over to you, Toastmaster Others Krishna.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, General Evaluator. I'll not take too much time. I'll see to it that I wrap this up. As the timer, I will be timing all the speeches. We have a couple of speeches today, one of which is an icebreaker speech. So I'm hoping the time frame should be 4 to 6 minutes. So at the 4th minute, I'll be displaying the green card just like this. At the 5th minute, I'll be displaying the yellow card just like this. And at the 6th minute, I'll be displaying the red card. And similarly, when it comes to the other speech, which is a 5 to 7 minute speech, I'll be displaying the green card at the 5th minute. At 6, I'll be displaying the yellow, and at the 7th minute, I'll be displaying the red. And then similarly, there are evaluations that we have during today's meeting, which will be timed at 2 to 3 minutes. So at the 2nd minute, I'll display the green. At 2 minutes 30, I'll display the yellow, and at the 3rd minute, I'll display the red card. And then for table topics, which will be for 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, I'll be displaying the green card at the 1st minute. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll display the yellow card. And at the 2nd minute, I'll display the red card. And that's how things are going to go. So on that note, I'd like to hand it back to Toastmaster Shantanu, and I'll be presenting my report towards the end of the meeting.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Others, for introducing your role. Now it's time for me to introduce you all the counter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Tarun. He is from Kullu, Himachal Pradesh. He has 9 years of experience in HR, specifically in the talent acquisition role. He is currently employed at Landmark Digital. He aspires to enhance his communication, public speaking, and leadership skills. With this, I would like to invite Toastmaster Tarun onto stage. Over to Toastmaster Tarun.
Thank you, TM Shantanu. Greeting everyone, Toastmasters fellow. The purpose of a counter is not the words and the sounds that are used as a crutch and the pause filler by anyone who speak during the meeting. I will listen all the words and include these will be include and well, but, so, you, no, and I will also listen for the filler sounds including a. I will also note when speaker repeat the words such as I, or this means. If there is such kind of words utilized, so I will make a log of that, and end of the presentation, I will show the counter log, which will include well, so, like, what, and the repetitive words. So over to you, TM Shantanu. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun, for wonderfully explaining your role as the counter for today's meeting. Now it's the time for me to introduce you all the grammarian for today's meeting. He is Toastmaster Brahma Kumara. Well, he hails from Singapore, a member of Speech Weavers Toastmasters Club and Kevin Bera Toastmasters Club Singapore. He's working on his 4th DTM and share wealth of knowledge and depth of experience. With that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Brahma Kumara onto stage. Over to Toastmaster Brahma Kumara.
Thank you, GE. Can I have the screen share?
Yeah, sure. I think it is allowed, right? It's enabled, I guess.
Not yet.
I think the Zoom master has to give the rights.
Now it can be shared. As a co-host, I have done that. Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
The word of the day is innate. I'm sorry, there's some problem with my laptop. The word of the day is the word innate, which is a trait or quality that possess naturally or born with. So this word can be used as an adverb or as a noun. So when you use it as an adjective, sorry, as an adverb. Sorry, it can be used as an adjective, adverb, and noun. You can use it as an adjective. That means you add a quality to a name or a noun. You can say things like Adarsh is one Toastmaster who displays innate leadership skills. Children have an innate ability to bring happiness to us even when we feel low or exhausted. So that's an adjective. Adverb, it adds something to a verb. He has the ability to create characters we can innately understand. I don't believe that human beings are innately evil. And my favorite, because I'm one of them, Capricorn are innately intuitive. And the other one, if you use it as a noun, in reality, plasticity and innateness are almost logically separate. So these are the few ways you can use the word of the day. I'll be counting the number of times the word of the day, either as innate, innately, innateness is used, and share it later. I'll also look at the good and bad usage of the English language, which I'll call as the gems and the germs. And I'll share it later with you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Brahmakumar, for beautifully presenting your grammarian, means explaining your role as grammarian. Well, with this as a general evaluator, I'll be again coming back at the end of the meeting with the entire conduct of this session when being called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. With that, I would like to hand over the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shantan Pradhan. I hope you have with the beautiful comrades who are genius in their role. They will be helping you to have a better evaluation, and also your own wisdom will give us the general evaluation of the entire session today. In the project speech session, the first speaker is Toastmaster DTM Brahmakumar. His evaluator is Toastmaster Kumar Shivanna. Toastmaster Kumar Shivanna, can you read the prospectus of Toastmaster Brahmakumar's speech?
Thank you, TM Modi Joseph. As today, my target speaker is TM Brahmakumar, and his speech title is My Gurus. Today, he's going to talk about persuasive influence from the mentors or gurus. So with that, now I would request Mr. TM Brahmakumar to take over.
No, I will have to give him this one. Introduction, a highly sought after the resource person was uploaded 250 videos at his YouTube channel. He hails from Kebun Baru Toastmaster Club in Singapore and continues to share his depth of knowledge and wealth of experience unconditionally. I have no idea about the title of your speech, Brahmakumar. May I know the title of your speech?
My Gurus.
My Gurus.
My Gurus. My Gurus, Toastmaster DTM Brahmakumar, My Gurus, over to you.
Fellow Toastmasters, can you hear me and can you see me?
Yes.
Thank you. How many of you don't have a guru? Raise your hand. I think all of us have a guru. Now, who is a guru? The guru knows the way, shows the way, and also gives way. Let me share with you the 3 gurus that I met in my life. The first guru is Mr. G. Balachandran. Mr. G. Balachandran is a grassroots leader from Reddit Mass Community Center in Singapore. In every community center, there is an Indian activity group. And he, in 2001, chartered the world's first Tamil Toastmasters Club. And fortunately for me, I was one of those who was involved in the formation. One day, Sajeev Balachandran comes and tells me, some people are coming from the television to interview. Can you do the interview? As I was shocked, I was happy to be given the opportunity. And that was my first exposure to a public speaking platform, which would be recorded and shown on television. What I learned from him is that the higher you go, the more you are developed, the more humble you need to be. He could have very easily taken that opportunity and given the interview, but he gave an opportunity to me 23 years ago, and today I have learned a lot from him. He also taught me that sometimes we have to look at things from audience point of view, or as a leader from your members' point of view. Once I prepared a series of beautiful slides to be presented to a Tamil Toastmasters Club, students of a secondary school, on public speaking. When I asked one of my members to present it, I was not very happy with the way he presented. Something was missing, and I was a bit unhappy about it. Later, Mr. Balachandran said, you prepared that slides with your knowledge, with your experience in life. How do you expect someone who doesn't know you to present it in the same way? So you need to contextualize it to him. You need to brief him beforehand so that he looks at it from his point of view. Isn't that very important for us as leaders? We have members who want to become world champions of public speaking. We have members who just want to have fun, travel to as many clubs as possible, locally or overseas. Then you have members who want to become leaders, area directors, division directors, and so forth. So there are people with different interests, male or female, young or old, those with the golden heart and those with the bold heart. We need to cater to them. So that's what I learned from him, a mentor. He knows the way. Now he's showing me the way. When I became an area director, I took these lessons. First, seek to understand, then to be understood, says Stephen Covey. I took the opportunity to understand what is the dynamics, what is the scenario, the situation with each club, and work with them to attain the DCP points. And when I was an area director in the year 2002, all my areas became successful, and I was able to get the President Distinguished Area Governor Award that year. Another lesson. Now, things always change when you are leading with a different language. In the Tamil language, it's different. Unlike the English language, when we deal with our own language and we work with our own people, there are bound to be tensions and frictions more often because think alike sometimes, and sometimes we may not see eye to eye each other. There will always be this role of certain people who want to be the one who wants to shine, and others who are waiting to outshine you. How do we look them? Understand what they want and give it to them. They want to be in the limelight, go ahead. They want to be backstage and help others, go ahead. We don't interfere. We don't make life difficult for them. We find a way to work with them. That's what I learned. And the important thing is that sometimes when you're a leader, what I learned from my mentor is that you don't have to be there every time. Let them have the spotlight. Let them be the limelight. So now when I was president of Harpari Toastmasters Club for 2 years, I gave opportunities for the vice presidents, membership, PR, education, to have their own committees, to run their own activities, to achieve the goals. And it worked fine. Where do you want to go from there? It's the question I've been asking myself after so many years, 24 years now of being a Toastmasters. Where do we go? We already got the awards, all the different pins. I quoted so much with pins that I have to get another quote. Even that is not enough. It's not about getting medals, titles, awards, or recognition. It's about empowering individuals. It's about grooming the next leaders. It's about creating future leaders. So that's where I'm working. In 2001, during COVID-19, I formed a world group of WhatsApp group, and we did a table topic marathon. Day is always etched in my mind. 21st August 2021. 12 clubs from 6 countries, 12 hours. It was a wonderful experience. We learned from different people from India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand. And you work with people from different time zones, different cultures. You need to find a common ground, and we managed to find a common ground. We leveraged on the strengths of those who could produce the publicity materials. That went to KVs. Then we looked at the time, where should we start? After deliberation and discussion, we started with Singapore time. Start from Singapore and end in India. Because Singapore is 2.5 hours ahead of India. We started from Singapore and we use Singapore times. What do I learn from these mentors is that it's not necessary, it's not enough to just know the way or to show the way. Sometimes you have to give the way. You have to groom people, you have to lead and let them excel, become future leaders. That's how the baton needs to be passed. And that's how, if you are now looking at Singapore's Independence Day, once upon a time we had great leaders. That's why today we have other great leaders taking over the country and bringing it to the next step. Short, mentors are important in our life. My mentors have always been my gurus, and always I never forget. Hope all of you will always remember the first person that introduced you to Toastmasters. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
That was a great visit. Let's give a great round of applause to Brahmakumar DTM for his wonderful discipleship of his guru and how he has demonstrated all through the years. Let us now call for this evaluator for the second speaker, DTM Balavenkat. Over to you, DTM Balavenkat, to read the objectives of the second speaker.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Joseph. The purpose of the second speaker is going to make...
Can you introduce yourself, sir? Can you introduce yourself to the club?
Sure. I'm DTM Bala Venkat from Singapore. I've been in the Toastmaster journey for the past completing now 4 years. I kind of consider myself as someone who is passionate about public speaking and who sincerely believes words can change, has the power to change life, and that's why I believe I continue to be part of this Toastmaster journey, hoping to touch as many people as possible with the words, and hopefully that should make some kind of an impact. So that's kind of my small intro. Moving on, just my role today as an evaluator, I'm here to evaluate the icebreaker speech of Toastmaster Sahil. And Toastmaster Sahil, the purpose of your project is for you to introduce yourself to the club and demonstrate your understanding of the basic structure of a public speech in the process of delivering an icebreaker and introducing yourself to the club. Wishing you all the best. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, DTM Balakrishnan. I would like to call upon the second speaker. He is a software engineer currently located in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. He wants to improve English speaking skills and joining Toastmaster platform. Sahil will deliver his icebreaker. You know what is the title of his speech?
The title of the speech is Who I Am.
Who I am. Toastmaster Sahil, over to you.
So, hello Toastmasters, am I audible?
Yes.
and I'm visible to you?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So guys, tell me, who is your favorite cricketer? Raise your hands. Is there anyone?
Virat Kohli.
Okay, that's nice. So let me tell you about my favorite cricketer. So my favorite cricketer is Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and his birthplace, which is Ranchi, that is also my birthplace. So very good evening to all the Toastmasters and their guests. The year when the famous gaming company Nightingale established, the year when a century started. In that year of 2000, I was born. My birth, my birth creates a lot of happiness within my family. And more happy was my father, who is very patriotic to the country and served the nation while being in army. As a child, I was an introvert soul who faced hurdles not only in connecting with other people, but within my family members also. The constant relocation of my father's due to my father's posting while in army meant changing my schools in every 3 years, denying me the chance to experience a stable and a joint family environment. In those years, I struggled to recognize my strengths. I was completely unsure of where my talents lie actually. While my peers were involved in various kinds of sports and extracurricular activities, I was in the constant search to discover myself. The pressure to perform academically increased very much as I carry the burden of being one and only focus of my parents' expectations. Then a turning point came in my life after at the age of 14. During this phase, during this phase, I during this phase, I start knowing the surroundings and gradually opening up with my fellow mates. I dis- I am very much fascinated by the huge career opportunities in mathematics and technologies. And I directed my focus towards this. As I dived into the mathematics and got to know that there was a surprise awaiting for me. While preparing for my higher secondary education, there is a changes in rule in my school. That is the mandatory inclusion of computer science in the science domain. Despite of my initial hesitance, I discovered a found interest in coding and problem solving. Realizing the interconnectivity of mathematics and programming, I choose computer science engineering for my higher studies and navigated through the college life. However, being a reserved kind of guy and introvert person creates a problem during the crucial phase of my placement of my college journey. This struggle led me to start my career in the startup companies as a software engineer, where I embrace the new technologies and skills. But due to the lack of communication skills, still I am facing the problem in office meetings and conference. One of my relatives suggested me, if you really want to increase and improve your communication and leadership skills, then there is a forum called Toastmasters. That's when I decided to join this esteemed Toastmaster club, where I see the opportunity where I see the opportunity to enhance my English speaking skills and communicative skills under your guidance and one-on-one mentorship also. If I if I should say in the word of Winston Churchill, that is, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is just a courage to continue. This counts. With this, I concluded my speech and I hand over to you, TMOD. Thank you.
That was a very interesting biography of Toastmaster Sahil. Let us give him a round of applause with a standing ovation as the tradition of Toastmaster calls for. The interesting part of the public speaking is over now, and we will be going for the second session, the table topic session. It is always a tradition to have a table topic in every meeting of the Toastmasters. This is just because in order to have an access to any speaking skill or exposing the wisdom or ideas by the guest, this table topic serves them as a spoon feeding for their access to the club, joining the club, or sometimes participating only as a guest. Ram Ramakrishnan. Am I correct in spelling you like that? Ram Ramakrishnan?
Perfect, sir.
Okay. He's a lifelong learner, student of communication, success coach since 2018, and a Toastmaster since May 2021. He believes that we all have power to make impossible possible. Yes, if you remove the IM, it becomes possible. That is also very simple. Anyway, I wish that you will have a very interesting session from Ram Ramakrishnan, and we recently also celebrated the Ram Janmabhoomi all over India. I hope you have a double name of Ram Ramakrishnan. You might have enjoyed the celebration. Now over to you, take away those table topic, Master Ram.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, TM Joseph, for the lovely introduction. And fellow Toastmasters, and we don't have any guests today here, and all of us are guests to this club. That way, also distinguished guests to each other for the other club. Table topic is something very interesting one we all wait for in the Toastmaster Club, wherein I provide a topic which is an impromptu topic. Whoever chooses to speak on that will speak on the topic for minimum of 1 minute to get qualified and maximum 2 minutes with the 30 minutes of a grace period. So that is what it happens in this Toastmaster. We all think impromptu is not my innate ability. Like that, any other role we played here is also not our innate ability to do that. All we have learned. Everything is the learnable skill. If you properly start practicing it, that is the thing which Toastmasters provides us. So I would like to see whose hand is going first so that I have my topics ready. Whoever hand gets raised, I will ask the first impromptu topic. I've chosen the topic based on today's theme of Republic Day. Okay, I see, yeah, TM Kumara is there. Let me spotlight you.
I'm there, yeah.
Yes. I think raise a virtual hand so that I will not miss it. I will take your virtual hand is there here. All of you, I'm just saying you don't raise the hand here. You raise the hand using the reaction virtual hand. First is I'm spotlighting Kumara. Yes. Kumara, your topic is your childhood memory about attending a Republic Day event. Your childhood memory about attending a Republic Day event.
Thank you, TM Ram, for giving this opportunity. It's really taking me to my good old childhood days, where my primary school was in one of the government primary schools in Bangalore only. But those days, Republic Day or Independence Day means for us a kind of joy. The joy because on that day we will have only 30 to 45 minutes in school. After that, we will go back home after flag hoisting or unfurling of flag, followed by singing national anthem, then collecting chocolates. Those days, no sweets, nothing, or small chocolates, all of us used to get. That used to be wonderful experience for me. The reason is go there and our teachers making us to do some work on that day, do a small painting to the pole and making arrangement for the flag and get flowers from the neighbor, whatever gardens is there within that school, and all those work they make sure that we only do those things. And on that day we need not wear our uniform. On that day they said, okay, you can come with the color dress also. So we used to go in the color dress. And on that day again, no homework, no questions, nothing, no need to fear. Those days, if we don't do a homework, we used to get kind of not only scolding, but we used to get a nice, beat from the teachers. Those things we used to miss. Otherwise, we used to go back home and start playing throughout the day. It's a fun, mixed with celebration. We were not having much knowledge during those days, during my primary school days, what is the difference between Republic Day versus Independence Day. But we know that on that day, we will see Gandhiji photo near the flag, and we need to pray Gandhiji, and we need to start singing national anthem apart from our regular day events. It's a great memory, great time we had during that time. Thank you for making me to recollect those good days. Over to you.
Thank you very much, TM Kumara. Going back to your childhood, and I'm sure each one of us had that. On that day, not any other day, we get up so early, because that day we get up early. When you go to the school, we get a sweet or a chocolate there, which is the most important, attractive thing. We go there. And apart from that, it is nothing. No, teachers are not going to teach anything to you. It is going to be a fun-filled day. Great sharing that thoughts. I see TM Nanda is here. Let me remove spotlight, bring in Nanda to the spotlight. Nanda, your topic is you are a chief guest of the Republic Day event. Assume that today you are addressing, all of us have come for the Republic Day. You are going to flag hoist and you are giving a message. What is that message you would give? What is that message you give as a chief guest?
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for a wonderful topic. So I am the chief guest, and what is the message I'm going to give the audience? Definitely, this 75th Republic Day celebration is not so easy task. There are a lot of freedom fighters, our Indians, their blood has thrown, they're given their souls. They fought for almost 100 years, I believe. It's not so fighting with weapons and all. We fight with fasting. We fight with peaceful. That's how the British people have vanished. But after this freedom, after this Republic Day, what has happened? India has become united. Earlier, there are a lot of kings. This multiple kings was there in that surrounding area, and they acquired small areas. But today, we are wherever go outside, we tell I am from India. We are from India. So that shows the unity of our Republic Day. Then there was lot of gaps between the casteism, other relationships. But the Republic Day or the Indian Constituency, Indian law, were wrote and prepared by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, given the equality to all the person. Each and everyone has a right to vote. So today, otherwise, earlier, the right to vote was restricted. That was some discussion, I understand. Everyone has the right to vote. That's what I can say. Today we are also openly can come and coming election is there. We have to go and cast our vote. Then unity. Wherever you go, we should have a unity. We should represent as a India. Even we have multiple 28 states across the country, and even united territories. All are there, but whatever may be, when you represent our India, we are unity. We have to celebrate. Other than that, India is a multicultural country. We have all other religions, other different religions, and we support each and everyone has a peaceful living rights in this country. So we should give our respect to each and everyone, who are maybe the religion, and respect the humanity. What our Pradhan Mantri Modi ji is telling, one nation, one nation, one
Election.
yeah, one election. You should have to propose that one, so that the money what we spend for election, that will going to be saved for using for different developments in our country. So that's what I want to tell. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank
Table
you,
topic
T.M.
master.
Nanda. You have an innate ability to become a chief guest and also maybe stand in the coming election also. Who knows that? Okay. Thank you very much for so nicely putting the things together. So next, I saw a guest. He said that Lavish.
Indonesia.
Yeah,
Lavish.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Please come. One of where are you? Your camera is on so that I can spotlight.
My name is Lavesh. I'm a guest over here. Are you able to see me?
Yeah, I'm seeing. I'm just going to spotlight you. Yes, I spotlighted Lavesh. Thank you for coming in all the way from Indonesia and taking as volunteering to take this topic.
I would just like to have this this corrected a little bit. I'm from Bangalore, India.
Okay.
I'm dialing in from Bangalore, India. I think I see Gayatri Atlanta from Indonesia. She is dialing in from Indonesia.
You are from Bangalore. You said Indonesia. Who said Indonesia?
I think Gayatri said Indonesia.
We have recommended.
Yes, I'm from Indonesia.
Okay. No problem. Let us, considering the time, let us go on to this. You are a Toastmaster, Lavesh, or a guest?
No, I'm a guest.
Okay, welcome, Lavesh. Your topic is patriotism at current time is at its best. You can either talk for or against also. Let's say patriotism at its current time is at its best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ram, for giving me this opportunity to speak. I feel overwhelmed with this topic. I strongly support this topic. It is at its best. What I feel has changed in the recent times is the rise of India, which I see. I see India is coming up as a strong technical power. Recently, what we have seen is the entire ecosystem of startups which we're seeing, right? And I'm coming from a place which is Bangalore. It's the hub of all of the startups which are coming up. They are providing huge platform for entrepreneurship. They are providing good platform for creating multi-dimensional jobs. That is fostering in reverse brain drain. And because of that, I feel people are feeling empowered that they don't need to go outside. They can stay in India. They can get their desired jobs. That is one part which I see. So yes, India is being shown portrayed by the entire the government as a soft power. So we saw recently the opening of Ram Temple, right? We were trying to say that India should not only be known for its Taj Mahal, but it can also be known for Ayodhya. It can also be known for other religious places, right? So we are showing ourselves as a soft power. That gives a lot of patriotic feeling to its citizens. Talk about our progress in the economic front, right? Prime Minister Narendra Modi is positioning India to be a $5 trillion economy. right? And we would actually become the third highest economy in the world. Who would have thought? Who would have thought 50 years ago, 75 years ago, when we got independent, that we would actually be in that place, right? We were battered by the Britishers. We were so, it was called the Sone Ki Chidiya, but the Sone Ki Chidiya was kind of plundered, right? But now we are coming back to where we belong. So be it economics, be it the soft power, be the intellectual power, we are firing on all guns. So I feel, all of those vision, which are patriotic leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, the vision which they had, that we are giving you an independent country, please take it ahead, please be proud about the country. I think we are bringing that same thing back. Patriotism is at its best. I wish this generation and the future generations to whom we hand over the country take it ahead. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity.
Thank you, guest Lavesh, for nicely putting it across your thoughts quickly. When I chosen this topic, I was a little bit worried initially whether someone will be able to come forward to talk on this, but I admire your innate ability in putting the points together and knitting it very well on this topic. Now, who wants to go next? And how many topics I can go? If anybody time also check can tell me.
I think we probably have time for another
one. Okay.
Due to Indonesia.
Yes.
Gayatri.
Gayatri, right? Gayatri. Okay. I'm adding to the spotlight. So Gayatri, you are ready to take the topic, right?
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Maya try.
Okay. Your topic is challenges and opportunities or strength of our republic. Challenges and opportunities, strength of our republic.
Thank you, table topic master, that's Master Ram. Challenges are the opportunity. I just remember that when I have to choose my new promotion in my company in medical industry in Indonesia, that really scared because I just joined in the company itself just for 1 year, but my director just told to me that I will change my title to become another one, which is the promotion. At the first, I don't have to take it that role because I have to manage all the people, and it means like I have to be loyal to the company itself. I cannot change to the other company. In that mean that I will give my contribution to the company and then for my country, Indonesia, in medical industry. In that part that I think challenge is also the opportunity that at the moment I change my mindset to become a positive, that I think I will get a new network from taking this part. And it means like I will get a new lesson how to manage the people, the team that I didn't know him. I didn't know them. And I don't know how to handle medical industry in the Indonesia. But back again, I think the challenge is like itself always has a lesson, and it means like I can grow by that. I can giving my contribution to become bigger for my company and also my country, Indonesia, in medical industry, biotechnology industry. I think that's all. Thank you. Back to our TM round.
Thank you, Gayatri, for taking up this topic and putting your points together, how challenges and opportunities strength for our republic, not only for republic, strength for each one of us also. When you start facing challenges and opportunities, that is where you are going to become strong and stronger and do the things better. Thank you very much for this opportunities, for this club as the end of us meeting to be a table topic master and host some of the table topic. Considering the time, I'll hand it over back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Joseph.
Thank you, table topic master Ramakrishna, for this wonderful session you have conducted with the Republic Day theme, and the people have spoken with their heart and mind the truth of the development and so on, and the patriotism. And thank you so much for this. Give a round of applause to all the speakers as well as the table topic master. Now I would like to call upon the general evaluator, as this is the session for evaluation. Over to you, Toastmaster Santana.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Joseph. Now it is the evaluation segment of this meeting. With that, I would like to first call our evaluator, Toastmaster Brahma Kumar, to evaluate the first, I'd like to invite our evaluator Toastmaster Kumara to evaluate Toastmaster Brahma Kumar. Over to you, Toastmaster Kumara.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, for this opportunity. Today, my target speaker is Toastmasters Brahma Kumar, and the title was My Gurus. First of all, congratulations, Toastmasters Brahma Kumar, for delivering the amazing speech. I thoroughly enjoyed. While listening to your speech, I could recollect my gurus. Your speech was so structured. The flow was, you are connecting one to the other and briefing how important a guru for any individual. And your opening was great. You started with a nice question so that you could gain the attention of all the audience. That is the first positive I must share with you. I noticed 3 positives. First one is the great opening, keeping attention of all the audiences. That is a great. I'm sure with that you have an innate quality of a speaker. No doubt on that. My second quality, what I noticed in your speech was the structure, the speech construction. You connected 3 of your guru stories in one speech. Within the given short time of 6 to 8 minutes, you were able to cover it so well. So your second plus point was construction of the speech. And the third positive thing which I have noticed in your delivery was the summary. You very neatly tied your subject, what you have told us, and how well you connected all the 3 gurus story in one summary and put before us. So these are all the 3 high quality positive things which I noticed in you, Toastmaster Brahma Kumar. In any speech, always we will have an opportunity to improve. If I may say 3 suggestions that would definitely help you to take from your already having innate great quality of leadership and speaker ability. These 3, which I can say, since it is online, I'm sure it's very challenging for me to notice the eye contact. But one thing might help, that movement actually. I noticed that throughout your delivery, you were standing at one location. Though in online, there is a platform, you could have used that. That is one of the observations. Second observations or small suggestion is pause in between. You have very well narrated your 3 guru speech, but it would have been very nice if you give a few seconds pause between the 3 so that audience can switch over from one of your quality gurus taught to the other one. Second. And third, but not the least, that is vocal variety. The speech was very well in some area, like example, you were telling in one particular area you were unhappy, but it was so fast. So you could have told during that time, I was unhappy on this particular thing, like just changing voice in one particular area. Otherwise, the great speech, as I said, 3 qualities: the starting of the speech, construction, and neatly tying the summary. And the opportunity improvement is stage usage effectively, few seconds pause in between, and little bit change in the vocal variety. Otherwise, amazing speech. lot of learning for me, and I'm sure many of the Toastmasters. Thank you so much. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Kumara Sivana, for wonderfully evaluating our first speaker. I think you have that innate ability of observing the key points in his speech, and you rightfully mentioned three things that you liked about his speech, as well as three improvement points, and that was a great evaluation. With that, I would like to move to the next evaluator, DTM Bala Venkata, to evaluate our speaker, Toastmaster SD Sahil. Over to you, Toastmaster Bala Venkat.
Good evening, everybody, and a very special good evening to Toastmaster Sahil. Toastmaster Sahil, your speech did not feel like an icebreaker speech at all. I'm sure everybody here will agree with me. The way you introduced yourself, we got to know so much about you. The place you were born, where exactly, what year you were born. We came to know about your family, your patriotic father who worked for the army, your passion for mathematics, that you are introvert, and why you joined Toastmasters. So much details, all in the icebreaker speech. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Sahil, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Toastmaster Sahil, I see an innate talent in you to become a really good public speaker. In order to do that, I will recommend A, B, C of public speaking. What do I mean by A, B, C? The first A, attract your audience. The way to attract your audience is to engage, keep your speech compelling. And you did that very well. The way you started your speech by asking a question, who is your favorite cricketer? I love that one. That is the way to engage. But I would have loved you to continue that. Wherever possible, make sure your audience is the most important factor in public speaking. Are they listening to you? And how do you know that pulse? Keep asking them, keep engaging them by questions. And you can do so by pausing, by asking questions, by having that eye contact, look over and around, make sure that they are seeing you. Do that. First A, attract your audience. The next is the B. What do I mean by B? Bring out your emotions through body language. I know it's an icebreaker speech, and I know that you're not focusing on vocal variety and body language, but take it right from the beginning, right from the first speech. Try to bring your emotions. When you see, for example, I was not sure, I was in constant searching, I was asking myself who I am, who am I? Maybe a better title would be who am I, because that will come with a punch and you can show that emotion. So bring that emotion. And the third recommendation from me is the C. What is the C in the ABC? Is the content. Make your content rich. And how do you do that? By weaving a story. Make your icebreaker with a little bit of story. When you talked about your office, not able to actually get probably a promotion, or you're not able to use that communication leadership skill, weave in a story, and that will make your speech more powerful. So overall, a great way to introduce yourself, and you can really become a great speaker if you follow A, B, C. Audience, body language, and your content, and that will take you to a long journey in Toastmaster. Wishing you all the best. Back to you, Toastmaster Dhri.
Let's give a big round of applause for our general evaluator, Toastmaster Bala Venkat. What a wonderful evaluation, DTM Bala Venkat, actually. I really liked how you evaluated our speaker, Toastmaster SD Sahil. It was his first speech, and it is really difficult actually, because the thing is that the speaker is giving his first speech, and at the same time you need to provide the feedback so as he will be motivated to give the successive speech. And your evaluation was really great, because I felt that the way you started and the way you ended, all the good things after that, such as suggesting some ABC, how to interpret. And it is not only evaluated to ST style, it is applicable to all the speakers. It was a great evaluation, I must say. Let's move now. With that, we have finished the speaker evaluation. It's time for to get the tag team report. And I would like to first request timer Toastmaster Adarsh Krishna to give the timer report. Over to Toastmaster Adarsh.
Thank you, General Validator. So I'll just quickly state the amount of time each of us took during today's meeting. Starting with the Sergeant of Arms Toastmaster Richard, I think it took probably nearly 4 minutes. Of course, 22 minutes is a lot of you, but there was probably a glitch, I believe. Regardless, there was 4 minutes. And then our presiding officer, Toastmaster Nanda Kumar, took less than a minute. I could have probably spoken a little longer. DTM Hriday, you took around 5 minutes and 43 seconds, and you made up for the time that Nanda Kumar could not sort of take. And then Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Joseph, you took 9 minutes and 18 seconds. I think you went overtime by a good number of minutes. Please keep that in mind. Our speakers, both our speakers were on time. Both our speakers, okay, not exactly on time. DTM Brahma, it took 7 minutes and 54 seconds. I think you probably deleted by 24 seconds. Toastmaster Sahil, you were exactly on time. I think it was 5 minutes and 37 seconds. So pretty good. Table topic speakers, Kumara, you took 1 minute and 53 seconds. Nanda Kumar, you took 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Lavesh, you took 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Gayatri, you took 1 minute and 45 seconds. And then both our evaluators, Kumara, you took 3 minutes and 34 seconds. We were delayed by 4 seconds. And then DTM Bala Venkat, you were just on, I think you were pretty much good. I think it took 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So that's pretty much good. On that note, I'd like to hand it back. By and large, I think we are almost on time, but maybe we are probably delayed by a few minutes.
Let's give a big round of applause for our timer Toastmaster Adarsh. I must say that it's not an easy job to check the time when the speaker or evaluator is giving speech or evaluating. But you have done a wonderful job of capturing all the meeting participants' time. With that, I would like to invite our counter, Toastmaster Tarun, to provide the counter report. Over to Toastmaster Tarun.
Sure. Thank you, TM. Please let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Yes, able to see.
Hope you're able to see the screen. My Excel is possible to, just give me a second, please. Hope you're able to see the screen now.
Yes, we're able to see the Excel sheet.
Sure, thank you. First, I would like to thank you to give me the opportunity to play a role of a counter today. About the counter, it's about to know that what fillers word and sound we are going to use it, so that we can improve on those sides. When we have a topic which are coming suddenly to us, there will be multiple chances that we can come with a whom, e, well, so. So on the basis of today topics, there's a few things which we have been finding. Nanda Kumara, you have used 5+ times. So 2 times. That's what 1 time. Again, it's a filler. And then coming to Kumara Shivanna, there is a 4 time. Repeat word 1 time. Then Lavish Dikshit, 5+ times, that means it's more than 5 times and not counting post that. So repeat word is 1, and right you have used 4 times. Then next Gayatri, you have used I think 2 times, which is again count as a filler word. Coming toward the speech Sahil, you have used the repeated word 2 times and actually 1 time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, TM. Over to you.
Yeah, let's give a big round of applause to our counter Toastmaster Tarun for wonderfully presenting the counter report. The thing I liked about you about this report is that if some filler sounds is going beyond 5, so that you have mentioned it 5+ instead of noting down all through the count, right? That's a good thing that I noticed in your report. Well, with that, I would like to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Brahma Kumara, to give the grammarian report. Over to you, Toastmaster Brahma Kumara.
Thank you, General Evaluator. First of all, a report on the usage of the word of the day. was used by Ram 1 times, Kumara Shivanna 2 times, Shantanu 1 times, Balavenkat 1 time. I guess the rest were innately shy to use the word of the day. Nevertheless, it's a good word to use, and it's quite a simple word. Moving on to the gems of the day by our TMOD. Great display and demonstration. And then this line that I loved a lot. Words have the power to change. That's a very powerful sentence by Balavenkat, TTM. Next by our icebreaker speaker today. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's a beautiful quotation. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. And again by Joseph, although he quoted Sahil, you can make the impossible possible if you remove the I am. You can make the impossible possible if you remove the I am. Moving on to some areas, some other good usages. I like the way this sounded. Good old childhood days. Good old childhood days. It's actually an alliteration of the sound. You can hear the word good, old, good. Very nice. And then again also freedom fighters. The oof sound comes in freedom and then in fighters. And then the beautiful usage of the acronym by Balavenkat, A, B, C, when he did his evaluation. A for audience, B for body language, and C for content. That gives us a summary of what he's going to say, and he shared it beautifully also. Moving on to some areas that we can improve. One of the speakers said, opening my fellow classmates. I think what he meant was opening up to my fellow classmates. Being reserved type of guy should be actually being a reserved person or being a reserved guy. Because the word reserve already refers to a type of personality. So there's no need to say reserved type. So that's what I have for today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Back to you, G.
Yeah, let's give a big round of applause for our grammarian Toastmaster Brahma Kumara for beautifully presenting the report. And also I would like to say thanks to him also again, because choosing this word of the day, which is so relatable and easy to use in our meeting. And that led to many people using this word of the day. That was very much essential. Well, with that, we have completed the tag team report. Keeping the timing into consideration, I'll just briefly give the oral session summary, like interconduct of this session, how we started. We started the meeting on time, then the sergeant at arms explaining the roles and do's and don'ts of the meeting, and then introducing the presidents of the three clubs, and then the states passed into the Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Joseph. He was really great into his theme, how beautifully he just conducted this meeting and presenting the facts that we don't know. Actually, there are so many facts that we don't know, and he really prepared well for this meeting. I would say thanks to him. And then it was the general evaluator like me. I introduced all the tag team members, and followed by the speech. The speech session happened. There are two beautiful speakers, and then the evaluation. It was really great. And then the table topics. I must say that it was really great how the topics were chosen, and it was aligned to the theme of the day. The important thing is that here not only the members as well as the guests are allowed to speak, and this is a great meeting, because all the three clubs coming together and organizing all the role takers meetings, and this is not an easy job, but I'd like to thank all the organizers for beautifully conducting this session. And with this, I would like to hand over this session to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Joseph. Over to you, Toastmaster Joseph.
Thank you, General Evaluator Shantanu, for the very interesting evaluation of this meeting. And all the expressions that you have made in this meeting was really great and wonderful. If you look at the past decade, India has improved in all the 360 degrees direction. Go to space, a precision landing of Chandrayaan, or the putting in the orbit the Aditya. It's a great improvement along with the great nations that are who are in the space challenge journey. In other words, industrialization has been a lot improved. Take anything in terms of IT industry also, the startups, as somebody has said, and the rise in population. We are now the world #1 populated country, but a thriving democracy. It is all the innate of the leaders who are leading this country are responsible for bringing India, the democratic of a largest population, into a global attention. That is what we have seen in the last 10 years of our improvement. Now it's time for me. I also felt very happy for all the guests as well as the Toastmasters who have participated so wonderfully in making the meeting a very good success. I will now introduce our president here. He works as a consultant at Sea Profit Wealth Management Private Limited. He's also a director of fintech company called Deep Pockets Technologies Private Limited. Beyond work, he loves reading, watching, and writing in his spare times. I will hand over this to Toastmaster others. Take it away.
Thank you very much for that very, very generous introduction, Toastmaster Joseph. I think in the best interest of time, I'll see to it that I've only covered the most important aspects that a closing presiding officer must cover. Starting off, I would like to thank all of you for actually coming together and putting this meeting together. Obviously, a lot of the effort was put in by a DTM Hriday from Rising Speakers Toastmasters Club. And then you have Toastmaster Ram from Toastmaster Ram. I hope you're from the PSN Toastmasters Club.
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful. All right.
Education.
Wonderful. All right. It's amazing to see all of you. I think Toastmaster Nandakumar. It's amazing to see each and every one of you from various clubs coming together to put this incredible meeting together. And I've had the privilege of being a part of this myself and my VP Education, Toastmaster Joseph. We're very, very grateful for it. And we were more than happy to also accommodate this on a Saturday at 4 o'clock because the Ronvo meeting is always a very special occasion for any of us. I think the last time we did one, it was probably months ago. So when we had the opportunity of doing it again, we were willing to do anything to ensure that it happens. So I'd like to thank all the guests that have joined in today. I think we have a Toastmaster Lavish. Lavish, would love to hear from you as well. Lavish, would love to hear from you. I would like to know where you're joining us from and who invited you today.
Thank you, Adarsh. I'm Lavesh. I got the invite from the Whitefield area. I'm a software manager. I work in Oracle, and it's so wonderful to see all of you. It was such an informative and lovely session. I learned a lot. So many nuances of speaking, and it's so incredible seeing people from 3 Toastmasters clubbing together, and I got an opportunity to be a part of this. Thank you so much, everyone. Back to you, Adarsh.
Wonderful. Toastmaster Lavesh, you can always attend any of our meetings. Rising Speakers meets on Saturday. We meet on Fridays. And then PSN Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Ram, can you please let us know?
3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays.
Perfect. All right. So we have amazing clubs meeting on 2 different days. So always join us. We're more than happy to have you. And are there any other guests in this room here? I think we have Vijay Kumar. We have, who else is that? I mean, do we have any other guests in the room? Okay, all right. Okay, I think I'm going to take the silence as a No? Maybe all right. Sure, no problem at all. Maybe once after we stop recording, we can always have a very, very
Hi,
nice discussion. Oh, yes. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes. So myself, Vijay Kumar, and am I audible?
Oh, yes, you're very much audible.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the opportunity. Actually, I was waiting whether you are noticing or not. This is my first session. I'm joining here in the Toastmaster. I'm working as a design engineer in the wind energy domain. One of my friend who joined to my office from GE, he introduced this Toastmaster to attend the session to improve my communication skill. That's why I joined today here. Maybe hereafter I will try to join every session. Actually, the evaluation was really very good. How especially one of the Toastmaster gave this evaluation like a B, C, like attraction and then body language and the content and every reviewer evaluation was very good. So really, it's a good session. I learned something. I will try to attend the all session and I will improve my skills in the upcoming session. Thanks, Adarsh.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. A pleasure to hear from you. And lastly, I would love to hear from Gayatri from Indonesia. Please let us know what you thought about this session involving 3 amazing clubs.
Hi. Actually, in my country, it's already at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. But I'm from Indonesia. Especially, my club is called Malang Toastmaster Club, and it's really wonderful. Can join this meeting because I just see in the WhatsApp group that all people can share the notification of the meeting. Then someone said the open Zoom meeting is open. Zoom meeting is open, and then I just click the link, and then oh, amazing! It's really different vibes because all of you from Indian, I believe, and the pronunciation is quite of different with our country. So sometimes I cannot catch up what you said, but yeah, I still learn here. So I really enjoy it at the moment because you have a different vibes from Indian, and you are so wonderful because you have all many people here. I believe not from India only, but also from Singapore. I can see from the April weather as well. But overall, it's really great meeting. Thanks for the opportunity to take me to say my name to join in the table topic session. Thank you, others.
Thank you very much for joining us. Do continue joining us. I'm not going to take too much of your time. So on that note, I'd like to adjourn today's rendezvous meeting involving 3 different clubs, PSN Toastmasters Club, Speech Weavers Toastmasters Club, and Rising Speakers Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much and have an amazing weekend. I'll stop the recording and you can talk for as long as you want after this is done.
Thank you. Great being here.